baby, we've made it. Episode 6. Wow. It's been tough getting here. It's just me and one other person. My good buddy Claude, my producing partner, and good buddy, and ex-cameraman from YTV in the 90s, by the way. We work hard. This is episode 6. I told you before, our guest this week, my buddy Danny Smith. He comes by the house, we reminisce, we talk a little bit behind the scenes, a little bit about his life, a little bit about my life, because hey, I'm a narcissist. I'm a television person. Psh. Love yourself. Episode 6, thank you guys so much. We wouldn't be here without you. The comments keep coming in. I'm overwhelmed by the comments we get on like YouTube and on my social media and everything. And everyone's making suggestions for guests. This is great. We're trying new things on the show. Last week we did sort of a what's in the vault kind of deal. But this week we're back, baby. It's Danny. Danny's here at the house. We reminisce. And I'm going to announce at the end of this show who's going to be on episode 7. Oh my gosh, just get ready. Woo, I'm excited about this one. It's a bit different, but I think you're going to love it. He's a pretty cool, I don't want to say. Episode 6, Danny Smith, right now. Oh my God.
What?
It's PJ Phil's Last Stand. Look who's here. Danny Smith. Brother.
Oh my gosh.
How are you,
Bring
man?
it in.
Oh my
I'm
God.
very good. Great to see you.
YTV.
YTV fame.
We had like, I was there for so long. You only had like a portion, but I might forget when you were there or what, but love seeing you, man.
Yeah, me too. You were there for sure a decade, right?
Yeah, and we had a little thing. We got along, like we laughed.
Yeah.
I do remember that. Like we got along like really well just from the humor stuff.
Yeah, I thought you were cool from a distance because you had your own thing going on. I was
Whatever
part
that
of,
was.
But you know what I mean? Like I was on a show called It's Alive. We had a troupe of people.
Yeah, you guys were basically like the groundlings.
Yeah, it was like kind of like Groundlings or SNL for
Did you
kids.
all know each other, like in It's Alive? Like, or did you only knew a couple, or?
I didn't know anybody before I
No
went
way.
in. It was
Yeah.
like, and I still have friendships to this day, like Scott Yaffe or people like that,
You
right?
still talk to Scotty?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's next, like, or coming up. Wink Yahoo, like everybody.
Wink Yahoo's massive.
Is
I
that
didn't know
weird?
the appeal he had, but we did a
Yeah, what do you think of that? Because you see it now still, like.
yeah, I saw it at a Comic-Con 6 months ago. We went and did one of those in Niagara.
Okay,
I'm sure
yeah,
you've
I've
done that as well.
once. Yeah,
And
some are good, some are bad with me. They're weird, like you know what I mean, like.
like as far as like turnout or people
Yeah, like
or
sometimes it's like dead,
yeah.
and then someone's there.
Yeah.
And they're there for like 10 minutes and just standing there, and like I liked it when you, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do that sometimes?
Yeah.
Just
I know when
like-
they ask you things that you forget. Like I don't remember what I did many years ago, right?
No, God, no.
Yeah.
I don't remember it either.
Yeah.
But okay, speaking of which, if I could pick some of my favorite Danny moments was when we visited you in LA, because you had done this is my next step of my life. I'm gonna go try and make it happen in LA.
Yeah.
Which I tried to,
Yeah.
later. But I remember, was it me and Paul? I don't know, but we visited you
Yeah.
and we met at like a bar at the bottom of the Chateau Marmont in Hollywood.
Chateau Marmont. Bar Marmont.
Bar Marmont,
Yeah,
right? That
yeah,
one.
yeah.
You drove up in a convertible Alpha.
Yeah, my Alfa Romeo,
And I
a
was
little
like,
treat to myself.
Danny made it. I was like, honestly, I was like, Danny's doing it.
It's funny
He
how
made it.
perception works. Like he's like, Danny made it, and meanwhile I'm driving the first stick shift I ever had, and I'm like stalling, and LA's all hills, and I'm rolling backwards into cars. So
my God.
that's your perception, but my perception was.
But I do remember from that night, for whatever reason, we were laughing our heads off about Tina Turner and the song Goldeneye.
Golden
Goldeneye.
It's what that just triggered in my brain. That's crazy.
Do you remember
yes,
that?
Yes.
We were up on Sunset, just Goldeneye.
Yes. Oh yeah, GoldenEye.
Come on,
Yeah, I mean,
it was
those
just
were-
this. We were being just stupid and drunk, and just for
And
whatever reason that
Maybe
GoldenEye
other
song.
things. Yes. Yeah.
Do you remember that? Like
I absolutely
maybe-
remember that. And everything was so like.
Golden.
Yeah.
And this is from a million years ago.
Meanwhile, everyone else is fraternizing, trying to meet Brad Pitt and things like that, and we're golden
We're
eyed, stalling an alpha.
Just off on the street.
Fucking losers.
Oh, no, that was awesome.
But we were young and excited. I think we would still do that today. Hollywood's a very different place today than it was then. We both went down
lived there.
so wide-eyed and excited. But it's very different
change.
now. Yeah,
It did change. I feel like the industry left.
the industry left, and I think the viewers left standard like media, right? Like now they're watching YouTube, they're scrolling quickly. No one's sitting watching. It's hard to get someone to watch even a film, right? Films front load their stuff. They have to have like an explosion in the first minute.
It's not what we did.
No.
It's not what we did. But I do feel like what we did kind of like, don't you feel that when you meet fans? Because you're Danny Smith. You look the way you look. So when a fan runs into you, like, oh my God, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that, don't you? You
Yes,
get that.
yes.
You still get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. It just, what we did, just like, we stuck our claws in everyone. I think better than a 15-second video of some guy getting bitten by an alligator.
Yes.
you
Well, I
know-
mean,
do you know what I
you were
mean?
there every day, maybe
For 11
and it was like
years.
live, right?
11 years.
And people got to know you. It wasn't you
Yeah.
weren't speaking lines that
Yeah.
someone else wrote. You weren't wearing clothes that someone else made you wear. It was you just like freestyling, improvising,
But yeah, and yours was yours.
and talking to them like adults, kind of, right? Like you weren't
And I
saying,
did.
yeah.
But because Danny, like, it was just me in a room with a camera person. I didn't see a million kids out there, and I didn't
Yeah.
even think of it that. I just wanted to make the cameraman laugh.
Yeah.
And there wasn't much thought put into it, although it's looked back on with such, like, this studied sort of, you didn't talk down to us, and like, you know what I mean? Like, it was sort of thought of, but it wasn't. It was just
Right.
me. That's how I did it, just
Yeah.
because how could I? And I didn't want to do that. I was 20 years old.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be on a show where I was like, hey, everybody, how are you doing? Like,
That's what I was doing. That was my bread and butter.
Yeah, I didn't want to
Yeah.
step into the.
Yeah.
I didn't want to step on your toes.
Yeah, the town's not big enough for both of us, all right? So
We were kind of talking about that. Like, you had this. Yeah, you were kind of always sort of like a certain kind of character, but it's just the physical look. My look was like there was no like I don't know like what am I? Like at
You were
least
a rocker,
At
dude.
least
You
you
were a
had a
rocker.
type. At least you had a type. It was like
Yeah.
not another one of those Filipino long hairs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at least you had you had
Yeah,
something people could reference. I was just like, who the hell is this? What is this?
Yeah, but the trade-off is in real life, IRL, as the kids say, I go out as this nerdy character, genetically screwed. You go out as this fucking rock star.
But no, I didn't.
So you're living the dream in real life.
I didn't feel
right?
that. I
Yeah.
didn't feel that. But I did get to just be me. But so I guess that was
And
different.
you got to
for
hang
us.
out with rock stars, right, on the show, and you got to hang out with like cool, famous
Yeah,
people.
I guess from your lens. From
you were doing
out-
red carpets and stuff, I think.
Yeah, the junkets.
Yeah.
Just because I was a reporter, that was quite a trip. Like junkets, Danny. You
Yeah.
should have seen what that was like. We're in our 20s.
Yeah.
I wish you got to do them. So
Yeah.
like Fox flies you out to LA on a Friday. First business class, by the way, and then you get to the Four Seasons, and you lived in
Mm-hmm.
LA, and I lived in LA. I never went back to the Four Seasons after I did a junket. So Fox pays for your weekend at the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
You get $75 a day to spend on the hotel. You are
Per
getting
diem.
paid by YTV because you're working. So
Yeah.
you get there on the Friday. A bus comes and picks up all the reporters, like the entertainment reporter from Wichita, Kansas.
Yeah.
And then the guy from YTV and this. First of all, they don't like you because you're so young. And they're like these older who think they're important, sort of like they're a star in Wichita, right? They're the entertainment reporter. And you see this, it's a community, right? They're like, were you at Pearl
Yeah.
Harbor in Hawaii last month? Oh, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like everything, Ratatouille. Did you go to Ratatouille? Oh, Paris was great.
Right.
And they're just collecting their air miles.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And they're this
Yes.
weird community, and they don't like you because you're young. So you go see the movie the Friday night,
Mm-hmm.
and then Saturday at the Four Seasons, they take the entire floor, and all the actors are in different rooms, and you pop from room to room.
Yes.
And then they shoot it on Betacam tape, like videotape, and then you bring those tapes home. and that's all it was. But I would see these interviewers, like, you'd sit in a chair waiting to do your interview out in the hallway,
Yeah.
and I would see these reporters like this, like,
Yeah.
what was it like?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
was it like? Like, I was like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like
you
even
know?
auditions, like when we first started auditioning, I would labor over every syllable and be like, how would I say this line? How would I say this line? And then you learn to
But
sort
you're
of like,
a real actor. I'm not like that. I'm a TV guy. Like, and I see you like
No,
your
no,
process.
no.
You know those little things because that was the difference. Like, I was me, and that was okay. But then I saw you guys doing. I look back at It's Alive. Fuck, man. Like, we did like an SCTV.
yeah,
For kids.
it was great. It was a great
And you guys,
training
it was
ground.
out there, man, and it
Yeah.
was great. Like, I was watching it, and it's hard to find It's Alive episodes, dude. And
I know.
Isn't
I wish all
that
that
weird?
stuff. I wish that was like on Blu-ray,
that
on 4K.
somebody has them. My God.
I think, yeah, I remember my mom had like VHS taped off the TV
And
with all the commercials in
Right.
between. But
That's
it's all
archive footage
degraded.
now, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing that
I don't even.
that
I don't
stuff.
have a player to play that. I don't know if it's degraded or if it's even viewable. But
Do you have any like Betacam tapes or anything
no,
saved?
no, just like VHS.
But you did so much more. Like, there was more than YTV. Because listen, I remember like what is it? The big with
The Big Hits?
The Big Hit.
Yeah.
So Danny's in The Big Hit.
Yeah, that was
with
amazing.
Marky Mark.
Yeah, that was
And,
amazing.
Like, people who say I look like Lou Diamond Phillips and like
Yes.
real actors.
Yeah.
And like when I saw you.
That was
I was like,
incredible.
oh my
and,
God,
And Mark Wahlberg
Danny's
was
doing
amazing.
it.
Yeah.
He drives the Alpha Golden, yeah. he fucking, like, I
guy.
was like, to me, I was always kind of trailing behind you because I was trying to do that because to me that was going to be my next thing after YTV. You had already gone and started this thing, and I was still stuck at YTV thinking that's what I want to be.
Yeah, I thought so
And,
funny.
You know,
Yeah.
like you and Sean Majumder.
Yeah, like a few people were branching out and doing other things, getting lucky.
But you guys
booking
were
some
doing
things.
it, man. And
Yeah.
I was honestly, like, I was so impressed, Danny. Like, Big Wolf on Campus.
Yeah.
So what was that
Big
after
Hit, Big
YTV?
Wolf. Yes, yeah. So it was
And
like.
did you go from one to the other?
Yeah, it was a pretty quick run. I mean, I did, let's see, high school. Right after high school, I was going to go to AMDA in New York, like the Musical and Dramatic Academy. I got into that. And I went down to New York. Like, that would have been my college or university.
Really?
And I didn't kind of like the vibe of it. Like, I was more of a goofy comedian. And this was more
And
like.
that's not, New York serious.
Yeah, a little serious.
Yeah, I went to a dance class in New York. You got in there. It felt like fame. You smelled
Yes.
it, and then you're doing hip hop class. You think it's all hip hop people, but no, it's someone who just came from a jazz class
Yes.
who's going to try this. But
Yes.
they also do modern. and
Yes.
it's like serious.
And
It's
the
that
language
fame
is so
thing.
different. Like they're saying half step, ball change, 2/4, whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't speak that language.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
we were playing guitar, you could call out E.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
minor,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
know that
It's a different language.
But I could not do that. So I did.
All
I,
these skills have different languages. They really do. Different tools, different languages.
art has different languages.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Cooking is a different language.
Man, we could honestly, like, we won't have time to cover everything, but
No.
what do you want to talk about? Because we could talk about
Oh my
anything.
God.
Like, we were talking about, you mentioned how our lives sort of mirrored. Like, you were in a
Yeah.
band, I was in a band. Like, we could talk about that.
Right, so
we could talk about art. You're
Yeah.
an artist. I love art. I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to replace my prints with originals. You paint. Like, it's like, honestly,
So
we
you
could
don't
talk about
paint or
anything.
create art yet.
No, I like
Okay.
creative wise. I think this is it. Like, I don't draw. I don't like. I like
you have
playing
the
guitar, but
desire
I
to-
don't write music.
Right, yeah.
I just wanted to. The guitar thing is, I just wanted to rock, man, and be on stage and look out there and have all these
mean,
people.
you're-
It was like a dream when you're a kid.
Yeah.
And I've had like we both sort of achieved it. All right, it's celebrity. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
In the box. Danny Smith's here. Thanks, man. Thanks for doing this too.
Thanks for checking out my box.
Oh, there's so much stuff in your box.
Yeah.
They could fit a lot in your box.
Yeah.
Let's start with this. This is
Yeah,
a
dig
lovely
in.
one. Oh my God, this is the beginning.
It's Alive. Promotional postcards. That was the beginning. That was my first sort of professional gig. Like I had told you before, after high school, I did Second City for a while. One of the first auditions I had for TV was It's Alive. and it was this show, and I'm still friends with Scott Yaffe, and talked to Jeff Colt a little bit, and
I can't believe that. Jeff Colt.
yeah, I think he's in New York doing his thing, and working on some music stuff too. And
That's great because I never would have thought, like, honestly, like I keep in touch with you, Scotty a bit. Yeah, this is the beginning. Oh my God.
And it was great training, like as an actor, because it was a sketch show, kind of like an SNL for kids. So we got to play a lot of different characters. So then when I went back out into the world auditioning for different characters, I had
A little bit more experience doing something than whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, like there you can't find it on YouTube.
I know.
There's one episode, and I was like, yeah, this is great that we did this, like a SNL. Like it was like, or like, yeah, like an SCTV for kids.
Yeah, and it was just fun, like your experience too. It felt like, the inmates running the asylum. We just kind of got to do whatever, not
That's
whatever
how
we
I
wanted
felt.
to do. It was scripted, of course, and there was a great team like Kevin Lund, Frank Young, Rick Watts, these guys behind.
All those guys. Sweet people too.
Great
Do
people.
you think back at YTV and like, oh, that was a great place to work? Like
It was a
really
great place to work.
Wasn't everyone like super nice, like
Yeah,
crazy?
and even Frank and Kevin and I, once every couple years we'll touch base and.
So you got friends for life from that.
Yeah, 100%.
YTV.
100%, yeah.
Good for them. They figured it out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pull something else out. You choose.
Let's see here. We got. I got to do the YTV Achievement Awards,
Do you remember this? Oh my God, you have a T-shirt.
and yes, we can take all
You
these
would
things out of
get
these.
mugged for that in
You think?
Exlania, wherever, those 35 to 40 value. That's a real one,
Right.
isn't it?
Yeah, I have a lot of these shirts that are authentic from the time.
I only have one left. I have one. Can I see that? Oh
Please
my
do.
God. I just
Because
wanna
you were
see
a
the
part of
tag.
these for many years. You were the
An
host.
incredible
and-
T-shirt, but I didn't keep this stuff, and that's how you know it's OG. Like,
Yeah.
like with those little sleeve, like the little ad sleeve guys,
Yeah.
because the It's Alive one has fruit gushers. Oh no, has fruit gushers.
Okay.
That's how I know
Okay.
a free one.
Yeah.
But that's really cool, Danny.
It was cool. Yeah, we got to do. I think I was
What
in
do you remember
Ottawa.
from the Achievement Awards?
Well, I remember we went
They'd
to
always
Ottawa
get
as
you
a
guys-
group.
Ottawa, right?
And so we're in the hotel running around, and like I remember that night we went out to see like some live acid jazz, and we felt like so adult,
So
we're going
adult,
to see some
right?
acid jazz.
And we're adults, but we have a bit of money.
Yeah. And I think,
was-
I remember we dressed up as Adrian Price, one of the actors from the show, and I did Batman and Robin. So I was dressed up as Robin with the mask, the old school Robin with
yeah.
the red vest and
Yeah.
the tights, the
Yeah.
green tights. I had the glasses on top, and we gave out an award, and you hosted like a champ, and it was great.
God, like some people won that became famous, right? Like,
Yeah, I think Bill Gates won an award. I
I
think,
think so.
yeah.
Bill Gates.
Bare Naked Ladies? Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Stella
remember if they were-
Warren won one
Okay.
for synchronized swimming. It might have been when you were gone.
Okay,
She won
yeah.
for synchronized swimming.
Because I remember the musician was Des Ree, who sang, "You gotta be bold, you gotta be tall, you gotta be golden eye."
Yeah, golden eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lovely. I love it. Yeah, it was a fun place to work. Oh my God, show this off.
Yeah, it's a bunch. There's this T-shirt.
That's an
the
original. It's a
classic.
live shirt.
And a lot of these I never wore. Like somehow I always, when I get things from set, I'm like, this is a museum piece, and I save it and it lives in a box forever. But these are like mint condition,
Oh,
I
that's
got the
amazing. You kept
hats.
it all.
Yeah.
So these are actually like when you go do cons. Are you getting rid of this stuff? You're selling?
Yeah, some of these things, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow.
Because I have a lot that I save, and then there are other
I
things
don't
I
even
mind
know that.
parting
Like,
with.
I don't have this stuff. Oh my God. I do have my ugly original YTV jacket that fits way too big. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
there's a
sweet.
little pen holder here.
Yeah, I remember those, the pen holders.
Yeah.
But really, for me, and I hate to bring it out again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Little comic book.
you know what?
I'm in there.
Remember they would make these little posters of us? So if you watch Goodwill Hunting, in that scene where they go into the toy store with the old lady, that's the toy store on Church Street.
Okay, I don't remember that scene. The toy store in Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah, they go to an old little toy. He takes her there on a date. And it's
I don't
an
remember
old,
that.
there's an old toy store.
Okay.
And if you look, we did a shoot at that toy store like a month before they shot that. And my poster's on the wall.
In
behind
Goodwill
Matt Damon.
Hunting?
In that toy shop
Oh my
in Goodwill
God.
Hunting.
Okay, that's
So that's what that reminds me. and this little poster.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
due
have
for a
one
rewatch
up in-
for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. With the HD.
I gotta
now.
watch that. I gotta watch Ladies
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
I gotta watch a few things. Yeah.
Oh my God, what's Sean's in it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny, thanks so much for being on.
Of course.
What's in the box? Thanks so much. And every guest gets one of these. It's a dead stock
Oh shit.
Gitano Swatch ripoff.
Oh my God, I love this, dude. I love this for real. Thank you so much.
Do you really? Like,
yes.
yeah, it's like their Swatch Watch ripoff.
I love Swatch Watch ripoffs.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let me get this on. Like,
From the box to your wrist. Danny Smith, I love you, buddy. Thanks for coming by.
that. Come
yeah,
on.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, that's sweet. That's
that
a
is
sweet
sweet.
one.
Honestly, thank you so much. I love that.
Danny's band, City Drive,
Yep.
opened up for Aerosmith. Like you had
Yeah.
a real band.
We opened up for Aerosmith.
And this
That was
is before
incredible.
I joined my band. You were always like ahead. I was like,
Oh my
Danny's
gosh.
doing it.
No, I don't believe
I swear to
yeah,
God.
but then it's a chain, right? I'm looking to someone else, they're looking to someone else. Like I'm sure huge actors in Hollywood, like I'm sure Timothy Chalamet's looking at Matt Damon like, shit, he got the Odyssey. I wanted that part. It never ends, right?
I guess
that
so. Yeah,
chain
you're
of
never
desperate
satisfied.
actors.
Yeah, you're never satisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always somewhere. But yeah, where's the end though? Like the Academy Award? Or...
And today that's not as meaningful, I don't think.
No.
I just want to make cool shit. You know, I just
Is that
wanna-
what like? Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
So you went. I don't even know where to keep going from. Like
Yeah, the
like
bullet
your
points
art,
would be like-
the band. Like,
Yeah.
So how did? Okay, so City Drive. How does that happen? Is that during Big Wolf on Campus? Is it in between YTV? Like.
So I did a season of Big Wolf on Campus. Okay, so it was high school, Second City, YTV, National Lampoon Senior Trip, which is like my first huge movie. Then I moved to LA for a year. We partied. Then I came back to Toronto, did the Big Hit and All I Want to
Danny.
Do. Those were the two big movies. Then I got Big Wolf on Campus, shot that for 4 years in Montreal. and
4
that's, like,
years in
my thing.
Montreal.
Then it was the band, yeah. So after the first season of Big Wolf, I'd written songs my whole life.
Yeah.
And always wanted to like make an album.
Yeah,
So
I
after
would.
I had the first season of Big Wolf, that money, I recorded an album at Cherry Beach here in Toronto. And
I know where that is. Yeah, yeah.
shopped that album. And I got a publishing deal with Sony Records in LA.
What?
Before I had even ever played a show or had a band or anything. They're like, put a band together,
How did you?
tour.
How does that happen? Like, how did you just even get it to Sony? Like,
I
it's
know.
hard back then. Like,
Yeah.
You just
make it happen, you know?
You just make it happen.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then so I put a band together, finished two
So
more
this is
seasons.
all you. This is at this point you're Prince. You don't have a band. You didn't write it with other
yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, dude.
Yeah.
But do you play all the instrument like what? So for drums and like.
Well, actually, bringing it back to YTV, that first album, after the first season of Big Wolf, I recruited our mutual friend Scott Yaffe to play drums.
Does he play drums?
Oh, he's like friggin', yeah,
I didn't
Ginger
even
Baker.
know.
He's John Bonham of Toronto.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's Dave
I didn't
Grohl.
even
He's
know
Travis
that.
Barker.
Are you
He's-
serious?
Yeah.
I didn't even know. Yeah, I'm gonna have him on the show. I should get a
Yeah,
drum kit.
bring up the album. So we've recorded a lot. We went down to Elvis's
It was
old
Scott
studio.
Yaffe. It was Wink Yahoo. doing
Wink
the drums.
Yahoo at Sun Studio, if you know.
In LA?
In Memphis.
No, in Memphis.
Yeah.
The Elvis studio.
Yeah.
Oh my
Some
God.
blue
Yeah.
suede shoes, Carl Perkins, Roy Orbison, all that shit.
Yeah,
we
I
recorded
lived by
down there.
Sunset Sound. That's why like I was thinking
Oh, yeah.
Sunset. But
Yeah.
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 So okay, wow. So you put a band together. Where did the guys come from?
So
Are
those
they
guys
your
were-
friends?
Yeah, so it was Yaffe and a friend named Bob. We made this record for fun, shopped that, got the publishing deal. Was committed to 2 more years at Big Wolf, so I did that.
But Big Wolf is money. So
Big Wolf was money, but they almost, if you watch the last episode of season 2, I think, my character was frozen in, it was kind of a fantastical show about
Yeah,
werewolves
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
He's frozen in stone because I was, so, this is like one of the highlights of my life. I was one of 8 people to audition for SNL that year. So I got to go down to the main stage, on the monologue stage, in front of Lorne Michaels, and do my audition. I didn't get it. Rachel Dratch got it.
why
that year.
don't I know about this?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That was like Will Ferrell's dressing room was my backstage green room to wait to go on and do my audition.
Danny,
And I went out.
we haven't
so
talked in a while. Like,
there's a
this
ton
is
of shit.
crazy.
This
I
is
didn't know
like-
about this.
This is like 1%. Yeah, I'm busy and I'm greedy. I like to do everything.
But you know what's interesting? It's because you're not like, yeah, you weren't. you weren't kind of like TV on camera, so we wouldn't know. You know what I mean? Or you
Yeah.
weren't me. Like I'd be talking about that.
Well, you were
Anyways.
following your own hustle and dreams, and I was doing my thing. We're all doing our own thing.
But you
So-
did that. You did the SNL thing.
But then
Like
I didn't
the
get
audition.
it.
Yeah, but
And
still.
then, so then
like-
I did the last season of Big Wolf, then finished
Right.
that. Then went to LA to act, got my green card. You know that whole process.
Yeah, I did that. Well, not
The
my
money
green
and
card.
all
Yeah,
that
I got
shit.
my visa. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And so I went to act, but instead I started a band for fun, or because I had this publishing deal, and we got signed on our 4th show to Sony Records. It was our fourth concert ever. It was South by Southwest in Austin. We barely could tune our guitars, and we signed to Sony Records, and then I just fucking toured and did all that for like years and years and years and years.
Years of touring.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. It was the best. And that
Did you?
was the
Yeah.
most
Did you
fun.
like? Yeah. Like, is that? Yeah. I can't even compare it. Like, if you did years,
Yeah.
I did 2.5 months. And then we would get together every now and then for these little mini tours out east where you can go pop, out in Ohio and.
Did you do any out east tours in the winter? Like, were you guys in a van?
We were in a Yukon pulling a trailer.
Yeah, we did
5
that.
guys,
We did
by
that.
the way.
Yeah.
One person too many in a Yukon.
Yeah.
Because you would have backbench sleeping. Someone would have to, and then there's no, in the floor, no. And then someone gets this bench, but someone had to sleep on the floor
Yeah.
in between the 2 front seats
Yeah.
and the first bench. And that was the worst.
my God.
The best would have been in the back.
There's
If
like
you got
seat buckles on both sides.
Yeah,
hitting them
and
in
then
the
these
face.
2 would have to sleep like in the driver's seat and the passenger.
Yeah, I've done that.
Like, I
100
don't know,
times.
but you were signed, so you probably had a bit of
No,
money.
we did that 100 times too.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
It's not sex, drugs, and rock and roll, man. It's like trying back, really. I was in a goth band.
No, you got your contingency. of
I
fans
did
who
have
were,
that. No, it wasn't for
Yeah.
me, but I think it was just our schedule. Like, I had to leave by 2 a.m. Do you know what I mean? We had to load out and get right on the road.
Well, same with us to get to the next city to like
I couldn't.
crash at a Motel 6 somewhere along
No,
the
we
way.
didn't get. I remember twice there was a hotel or motel. We were either sleeping on promoters' floors, in the
Yeah.
van, or
Well, I used to have a thing where I would write in Sharpie if we had a motel or a hotel we stayed at, room 712, and I would hold that up on stage. And then like people would come party, or sometimes we ended up
Yeah,
going back
yeah.
to their place to party. I
yeah,
remember,
you would
like,
get that. We're big fans. Come to the
Yeah,
house
all the
Oh
time.
yeah.
And you go to Mississippi and there's like a gigantic truck on their front lawn, and you go in and it's like racks of guns down there.
Yeah,
and
I
they were
had
just
that
like,
too in,
and they were just like, fuck it. And they were like painting and drawing on all the walls of the house. It was like this amazing, crazy
That's,
creative.
that's oh my God, that's
Yeah.
the real rock and roll kind of life dream. I didn't have that. No, I don't.
I mean, that's the family story. It's not a rock and roll life thing, really.
it was more than
but it was
mine.
fun, right?
Mine's sleeping on a promoter's floor, and it's like,
Yeah.
is that cat pee?
Well, I slept in a
like-
closet somewhere, like in someone's dorm room, because I wanted my own space because other bandmates were doing other things.
Yeah.
It was like a full room. So I went in the closet, closed the door, and there was an aquarium tank with a red light on it with some like albino snake in there. That was
Oh my-
its home,
you
and I had
don't
to
know where you
sleep
are.
in there.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So,
Yeah, no. Actually, my first few roommates, they had a band. And when I moved to LA, and I was living in Sun Valley, like it was horrible. Like basically Burbank, like right under the 5 and Hollywood
Oh,
Way.
yeah. Yeah,
like
yeah,
Hollywood
yeah.
Way, when it goes under the 5, I live like right there.
Okay.
And so like there's nowhere to go to walk to. Maybe cross the street to go to the gas station to buy butts or something. There was nowhere to go. But one guy lived in a closet, like the
Yeah.
bass player, like lived in a
Yeah.
closet.
Yeah.
Yeah. The music scene's funny. It's different.
Yeah.
I didn't get to do it like you. But I did traverse. I did LA to Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
And then us going back and forth the border was a whole other thing. Like we ran into problems.
Yeah. We never played Canada, so I never experienced that.
I got to
We
do
just did the
twice,
States.
like St. Catharines, Toronto, Montreal, Fufun Electric.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
a goth band, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we played there. The Zen Lounge in Toronto. Anyways, but yeah, and then made it back to LA, and I thought that was amazing. We didn't die.
Yeah.
And also the experiences from, the South is very hospitable, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And I don't know
And
what
the panhandle
years-
of Florida is really scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I had a great time in Florida too. Like, everything's so subjective, right? Like, people can say, like, "Oh, what's North Carolina like?" or "What's
Yeah,
whatever."
yeah.
But you have your own subjective experiences.
Sure,
so.
sure.
But we also didn't have like Instagram. Like we would have been posting everything. Like, hey, we're in the city.
Oh
we're in
yeah,
this-
no,
There's
yeah,
none
yeah,
of
yeah.
that.
No,
Like
we had Yahoo Maps.
Exactly.
Yeah, I had a pile of maps like this.
Yeah.
Our thing was like Denny's. We tried to get the thing at the Denny's.
Yeah.
You know, the claw to grab the, and then everyone we put it on the dashboard
Yes,
of the car. And
yeah.
there's like maybe 6 by the end of the tour.
We had a chocolate Easter bunny on our dashboard in the box. And of course, he melted into this
Yeah.
toxic Avenger sludge with like an eye in the middle. But he
Yeah.
just was our mascot.
Stupid
for
fucking tour
a
stuff,
month.
like
Yeah.
tour garbage, like tour
Yeah.
kind of fun, stupid things.
Oh, it was the best.
All those
And you're
different
playing
burgers,
huge shows.
Whataburger and
Whataburger, In-N-Out burgers, the
In-N-Out,
best.
Sonic, all that
Yeah.
crap. Oh my god.
Bob's Big Boy.
I ate like crap, but I was in great shape because I was loading and unloading. You know.
You are in great shape. You're Tetrising your stuff into that trailer.
Yeah,
right?
there's a way to do
It's
it all the
snowing
time the same
out.
way. Yeah.
But we would play like huge shows and then like a nothing show and then a huge show.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
We did Warp Tour. I don't know if you remember that. We
Oh
did that
yeah.
a couple times.
You did a Warp Tour.
We did a couple of
I'm
those.
still dreaming of playing like a big outdoor kind of thing. I haven't
It was
done that.
incredible.
Yeah.
Because you're going out to play and like Sum 41 just played there and there's like 10,000 kids, right? And they're just all looking that way and you're standing there like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
And then we start and then they all look. And then after a minute they all leave, but that's, you know. But then we would play, you know, like you say, Indianapolis, whatever, and there's like 10 kids.
Yeah, I
But
go
they were
there's
happy
two-
to see bands. It wasn't like LA, I found that everyone had their
Oh,
arms
they're too
crossed.
they're too spoiled there because Rat's playing that night and this is playing at the Hollywood Bowl and there's like 12 people you
I
could see
loved
in LA.
Rat, yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
But, or like they're in a band themselves, or like their brothers in the band.
Yeah,
they
it's
are.
like doing open mic at a stand-up place where it's just when comedy wasn't popular, which I tried, and it's just the other stand-ups in the audience.
Okay, you tried. You have a lot of endeavors. I would like to pursue those. Like, or hear about
I've
them.
tried everything. My
Yeah.
time in LA, Danny, my agent was ICM.
Wow.
Yeah, it was her name was Babette Perry at ICM.
Wow.
I got her through Lori Hibbard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she you know.
Lori Hibbard.
So she gave me my letter for my visa, and
Wow.
ICM's like a top 3. Like I would call any manager or whatever, and they'd be like, "Who's your agent?" Oh, bye. Oh, okay, yeah, come in. Like because they just want to deal with that agency.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it turned into nothing. Like Danny, there weren't many auditions. It was hard for me. You know, like Peter Jackson's King Kong, and what's his name from Harold and Kumar was sitting next to me.
Like John Cho. Or,
John Cho.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like that. Like that was the
Yeah.
biggest thing that ever happened to me, and I didn't get it.
Wait, you auditioned for King Kong with
I
Cho?
auditioned, yeah, with Cho sitting next to me, like waiting to go in too.
Yeah.
And that was probably the biggest thing that ever happened to me in terms of acting or whatever out there. I found, I think on my own, like through like the paper or the Hollywood Reporter, whatever, to be on a reality show.
Right.
And I was on this reality show for the W Network.
Yeah,
called Style Me with Rachel Hunter.
yeah.
And she kicked me off in
Yeah,
the first episode.
yeah.
That's another thing I did, but Danny,
I know that story too.
Do you know that story? Yeah.
Like the process of why you got kicked off, what happened, and
Did you know that? How do you
packed
know
that guy's
that?
bags because he's. Everyone's talking about that story.
Oh my
Everyone knows
God.
it.
But yeah, they kicked me off.
It's a dirty business, man.
dirty
yeah.
business.
and people's
But-
egos, right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's every man for themselves. And I felt that in stand-up too. Like, stand-up's tough. Like, it's like, they'll run you over with their car if
Right.
it means they can get
and
an
it feels
extra
like
2 minutes at
like from the
Comedy
outside,
Store.
Yeah, I know from the outside you feel like it should be more of like a.
Did
hey,
you ever
let's all
try
look out for-
stand-up?
Never.
Because it's, no, hey?
No.
I thought you were like perfect, like to just try it.
I never did. I don't know. I don't know why. I like the sketch thing. I like being in a troupe. I don't know. I've never analyzed why I've never done stand up, but no, I never.
Yeah,
really
I
called
tried
to me.
it. I stink at it, but it's good crowd work.
What was your
like? It's like
What was your character like? What was your
I can't,
view?
dude. I can't even remember what it was because it was so. I never even really got it off the ground because like the last time I did it was by the way it was Chocolate Sundays at the Laugh Factory.
Chocolate Sundays, yeah.
Do you remember that? That was the urban night at is it Laugh Resort? Laugh Factory. That was the last time I ever did was 6 minutes on Chocolate Sunday, which is apparently now you have to wait 3 or 4 years to do 6 minutes on that night. It took me 3 months. Like
Okay.
you sign up.
Like a
I
waiting
tried
list.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I realized, Danny, like you have to live and breathe comedy.
Yes.
Like you have to go up, you have to bomb.
Yeah.
You have to be that person where it's like you do your 6 minutes and then you got to go because there's another 6 minutes for like I got to get on the bus and go. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like,
And play that other place, and
yeah,
in some
and
cities they have,
Bomb,
yes.
you know, it was like, and then this reality show thing happened, and I had to leave for New York the next day, and I didn't know, it was like, I didn't know if I was going to be gone for a month or two. And that's the other thing about getting kicked off a reality show. You're like, all your friends like, I might be gone for 6 months. And then you're back like
Next
in 2
week,
weeks.
yeah.
And they're like, what happened?
I know.
I'm not allowed to talk about it. Like, it's lame.
It's like, oh, is that the tail between my legs?
yeah, but
I know.
I
know.
tried that. I tried stand-up. I was taking hip-hop classes from Justin Timberlake's choreographer.
Oh, what?
At Millennium in North Hollywood.
I don't know that venue, but okay.
Yeah, it was, anyways, I did everything but TV.
Well, I like people who do everything. I'd like to do a lot of things too, but I think to be successful, I think you do have to immerse
Focus.
yourself 100% in just
Focus.
comedy.
Yeah.
If you want to be in a band, it has to be your life 24/7. If you want to be an artist,
your thing with the band.
Yeah.
Are you still doing it?
not the band. No.
Your band thing?
No.
So when did that end? When did
I'm
that
still
stop?
making music and
Sure.
developing a project. Which
So
I
it wasn't
hope
like a
comes
band
to-
broke up or anything.
Well, the band did break up. The band, people started having babies. People started getting married.
yeah,
One
yeah,
guy
yeah, yeah,
left.
yeah.
We brought in someone else. The dynamic changed.
Our band kind of went on hiatus because kids and
Yeah.
married and mortgages and
yeah.
yeah.
I
But
mean,
now
there's
we're
a
an
lot
old
of
dad
stuff.
band.
I'll tell you off camera, but there's a lot of stuff that kind of happened, and then the band ended, and yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. Well, just out of respect for them, I don't want to tell tales out of school.
Yeah,
and they're
of
not
course,
here,
of course.
right?
But I'm going sweet. Like you had that crazy band fucking.
I know we ticked all the boxes of what it's like being all the experiences of being in a band, including like the breakup, right, and all that.
Yeah. So you had one of those.
Yeah.
So you're still creative.
Yeah.
But you spread all over the place too, like me. Like
Yeah.
Tell me about the
Well,
art.
because we're like this, right? And we want to do all these different things, and look at that shiny object, and we want to pursue that for a while, and then
Yeah,
it's like even
I'm
art.
starting to run out of like physicality and time, and like I'm getting.
You're a
old,
world class wrestler. You're not running out of
I was,
physicality.
I told you about that, and you didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried wrestling. It was like my one of the last crazy things I did. 51, I started training, and
You told me about it. I mean, I went to sleep with visions of you and your gitch running around, so I had problems sleeping.
I went for it, but I'd come out in like a long coat with the gitch underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right.
But that's a wild, like, unexpected turn in your story of your life, right?
Yeah, I don't want to get into it here, and
Okay.
it'll be more about us. But one day, like I got to tell you what an experience it was. It's not what you like. I kind of like my nose like to wrestling. You think it's like, oh, it's these backwoods people like wrestling, stupid, But I did grow up with like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Jake the Snake. But I didn't want to be a wrestler.
Yeah.
And people who are into wrestling are fucking into like they love it. You know what
are
I mean?
into wrestling? Yeah.
Yeah, they're like super.
Right.
And when I did learn how to do it, I got this huge respect for it. It's a whole art form that has storytelling and physicality, and it just has everything. It's and to learn it, Danny, as a creative thing, it's like a play with this and that and story and characters
Yes.
and no one's fooling anybody. You're still like, yeah, but but it works. Like it works. Like
You're signing up for it. Like, we go to movies knowing it's not a documentary, if it's not a documentary.
Yeah.
But we all just sign up for it. Let's watch this alien adventure, and we actually feel things, right? So same with that.
There's
like,
a
we're going to
connection.
that.
Like it's deep and it's worth something. It's worth more than just I don't know. Mm-hmm. Right. Which is
Yeah.
what we're trying to do here, and me and you being together again, which is good.
I know I would like to ask more about it, but I know you say you don't want
No,
to get into it too much. But
I want to talk about Danny.
Ugh.
Oh, screw me. I know, right?
That's such a boring-
Isn't
Well,
it
the
so
thing is-
funny with on-air people?
Yeah.
Because are you going to watch this?
100% I'll watch this, but I
like,
don't
I mean,
watch,
like,
but
do you
once.
watch your stuff?
Once.
Like, forget this.
Yeah.
When's the last time you watched, I don't know, an episode of Big Wolf on Campus?
I mean, yeah, a long time ago. A long, long time ago.
Are we
kids
weird
send
like
me
that?
Quotes,
Like, are
I
we
don't remember
weird?
it
Like-
at all. I don't remember stuff at all that they mention. And it's, like I said, maybe off camera before this, I'm a fan of other things.
Yeah,
that I'm obsessed with other things. And
You
if I
get
met certain
obsessed.
filmmakers or authors or
Yeah.
musicians or painters, I'd
Yeah.
go, shit, man, when you did this and you did that, I'd want to talk about it and dissect it. But my own stuff, I don't. It's, like,
It's work.
And it's just weird, right? It's like people don't like hearing their own voice on a recording.
I don't like watching
Same thing.
myself.
I want to
don't.
see it to see how I did. Okay, I did a good job. Oh, I hate that. Oh, that worked. Oh, that was a fun day shooting. Oh, I can tell we're laughing there. I love that.
Yeah, on air people are strange that way. I don't like watching. I don't like hearing my voice. I don't want to know because I feel like it'll make me do a worse job.
Yeah, I like the
it
experience
hurts my
of doing
confidence
it.
to see me. Like it does not make me confident.
Yeah, it hurts
to
my
watch
confidence.
me.
Like I'm gonna watch this and hate like everything I'm doing.
Yeah, like look at my eye. Look at
Yeah.
It's weird.
But I like the experience. Like I like doing stuff and being with you and doing this shit. And I haven't seen you in forever, so that's very cool. Yeah, so I like being here and seeing you at this place and be like, fuck, this is cool, and catching up.
And catching up.
Hoping to, in the future, like, hey, let's grab a drink sometime and like reconnect is great.
Yeah.
And just horsing around is fun.
This is it.
But
this
I don't
is
want
it too. Yeah. So let's get into the art.
Yeah.
So that was always in you? You said your dad was an artist.
My dad is an artist.
Is an artist. He still does it.
An award-winning artist.
Does he still do it?
He does still do it. He moved to
Sweet.
Newfoundland, but he's out there like kicking ass.
What's his thing? Paint? Is it everything? Does he sculpt? Does
It's
he
kind of
paint?
not
Does he-
sculpting, but he'll do like acrylics, oils, pastels. He'll do landscapes. He'll do portraits. He won a figure drawing competition at the Louvre.
What?
So he's really, really good.
Oh my God.
I'm a hack in comparison.
That's tough. Like to
Yeah.
But
Well,
at
so I
least
grew up with, like, a
it's
studio.
with you though. Like that. He gave that to you.
Yeah.
To pursue it and to
Yeah.
appreciate it and to. Art's a thing, man. Listen, it makes me feel great when I see something I love.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. It makes you feel great. Like you can dissect it and analyze it and like make justifications for why you like it and what the themes are saying. But at the end of the day, it's just like I like it.
Yeah, I dig
know?
it. Yeah. It's a feeling thing.
Like, even
it took me
people ask,
a
like-
while. Like I didn't study art, but I did. I listened on YouTube, like the whole thing of modern art, and okay, I get it. Like I see what I like about certain things, and I love Magritte. Like there's something about when I look at that, I get you get a feeling. Is art your first love?
Art's my middle name. My middle name is Arthur. So
my God, yeah.
Art's living.
Or do you just
Art
want to
is-
nerd out on as much stuff as you can?
Well, art is my first love because to me, art is the umbrella that encapsulates music, acting, all this shit, right?
Sure.
So art, like I consider myself an artist because I like doing all these things. And I guess I was drawing first at a young age. Like my parents would buy me a coloring book and I would open it and like draw my own stuff in the blank page in the front. And then I'd be done, right? And we had a studio in the basement because my dad was a painter. So I had to go down there and horse
You grew
around.
up around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved art too, but it just never went anywhere. I remember like loving it in kindergarten, and
Yeah.
I don't think I'm as creative as you.
But it's like almost don't even think about it. Just start. Just put a line down. And I tell people too, like if we had, I almost want to do this. Like if we had 2 pieces of paper and a bunch of markers, I would say,
Draw me this. And
not
see
even.
what
I would
do.
say like, what kind of song would you like to hear right now? Do you want to hear like a slow kind of chill, like trip hop vibe? Do you want you want to hear an orgy song?
Yeah.
What are you in the mood for? So if I asked you that, what would you say right now?
I guess I kind of want to hear orgy now.
Like, okay, so what colors does that evoke to you?
That is, it's black and silver.
Okay,
and
so I would
white.
say, I'd say grab black and silver, and I would say, so that's not soft, gentle line music,
No.
right? It's very aggressive,
Yeah,
right?
it's the logos you see on T-shirts now.
So I'd have you draw very aggressive,
yeah.
and like maybe rip that page in half, put it aside, draw more aggressive stuff on this one, rip that, tape those together, and now you're making a collage. It's a way to start, if you're like, I don't know what to draw.
Yeah.
It's a good way to get people to start, get them thinking about music or another thing, and approach it that way.
I know, I get it. Yeah.
I'm getting excited right now
I was
thinking
watching
about it,
Finding
you know?
Forrester. It's like, write. What do I write? Don't think, just write.
Yeah. Who's that? Sean Connery? Is he in
Sean
Finding?
Connery. Yeah,
Is he in
Finding Forrester.
That's how good that impression was.
You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God.
Finding
He also has a
Forrester.
line in there where, because he's with an urban kid, like who's a genius, like a genius writer.
Yeah.
And then, and there's a friendship, this old, and he's a famous ex-writer.
Right.
But there's this line where it's like, "You're the man now, dog."
Yeah. So it's that apprenticeship to the young. It's like like the Michelle Pfeiffer's the teacher in the urban.
But I think
right?
about it because it's about writing, which
Yeah.
is another. This kid's like a genius, sort of like creative writer.
Right.
Yeah, Josh Reich.
I'm a huge reader. Are you a huge reader at all? Okay.
I can't, the last one. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm so ashamed. Yeah.
No, not at all.
I have a lot of books though.
But I find,
I have a ton of books.
but even that, like everything informs everything else. I was asking because, just reading, like the latest art project I'm working on now for the next exhibit is inspired by a lot of the classic literature I've
oh my
read.
God. When's your exhibit? I need to know.
It was supposed to be in May. That has passed. So
That's
I don't know
great.
when it's going to happen.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean,
I'll
it's
let
an open
everybody know.
invitation.
'Cause
So
I'm going to come.
100%.
Oh, for sure. So what are you working in? Like, what have you experimented with? Like,
For this exhibit, or like I've done everything at this point because I've
Really?
done only because I did this immersive Van Gogh show in Toronto.
I
where they had this-
remember that.
So-
Okay,
So I was the artist in residence. So because I had to paint live every day for 8 hours a day
you
for
serious?
5 years, I've done every fucking style. Like I've painted sunflowers in Cubist, fucking
Oh, I
impressionism,
love
collage, whatever, pop art. And then I just branch out and do whatever else I want to paint. So I've done every style to appease all the different guests.
Is there one that's, we're talking about art. I hope it's not too highbrow, but what's your favorite? I love Cubism. I love Cubism.
I love that. I mean, Picasso's the greatest artist who's ever lived
Yeah.
because
Other people have
he
tried-
invented
yeah.
Cubism,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he invented collage, like tearing up papers
Yeah.
and putting a bicycle wheel in it and shit.
Just the chaos of it sometimes. I don't know what it is. But anyways, yeah.
Well, that's part of the
What's your
experience.
favorite?
Like my favorite artist is probably Jean-Michel Basquiat. Are you familiar with
Really?
Basquiat? He was
Yeah.
a friend of Warhol's.
Yeah.
You'll see this
Oh.
crown a lot.
Yeah,
He did this
yeah.
crown a lot.
Oh. Yeah, I always think about like, well, I'd love to buy a Basquiat. Like,
Yeah.
you know. But,
And I love that era. I love the era of the 70s, 80s, New York City.
oh my God! I will
Graffiti's
talk to
just starting,
I will
hip-hop's
talk-
just starting.
Hip hop, punk, CBGBs, Max's Kansas
Yeah.
City.
That's
Robert
my shit.
Mapplethorpe.
Yes.
Warhol, Basquiat.
Yes, Blondie. Yeah.
Gay rights, AIDS, like the whole the bankruptcy of New York.
The
of
filthiness
hip-hop,
of it.
The filthiness.
The subway trains with the graffiti.
Yeah, the stories about
Yeah.
those artists that bought lofts in Soho
Yes.
for $40,000.
Yes, that's all my
They're worth
dream. That's my
millions
dream.
of dollars,
Yeah.
and they hung out with Basquiat and went to Max's
John Lennon
Kansas
and fucking
City
everybody,
and-
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Jagger,
enamored with
yeah.
80s New York, dude. I
Yeah.
like from the 70s and 80s. I love that subject. I love every little weird aspect of it.
Me too. If you or anyone watching hasn't seen the film Wild Style from that
Sure,
era,
Wild Style, yeah.
that's my shit encapsulated. It's everything we're talking about
Yeah,
right there.
yeah. Oh, lovely. Danny, we got to kind of cut it, but I would have you back.
Yeah, there's so
For
much,
sure. There's a
dude.
lot. There's a
Yeah.
lot. That was amazing, man. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Bring it.
Danny. Well, there it is. Episode 6, we made it. Wow. So next week's episode 7. Look, I loved having Danny over at the house and catching up with him. Just so you know, yeah, this isn't a set. This is my private domicile. And some of you figured out where I live. I got to watch those videos. Anyways, there it was, Danny Smith. Danny always made me laugh. And that time I spent with him in the 90s was, I've never had such huge laughs as I did with Danny. Okay, next week, I told you I would tell you who is the guest next week. I'm excited to say. And it's a buddy of mine. I've known him for almost 30 years. Do you remember the wedding band in Old School? Do you remember the wedding band in the movie The Hangover? Well, next week is my buddy Dan Finnerty. He started something called the Dan Band, and he's been all over the place. We talk about all kinds of things. We talk about, actually, he got invited to star or be a part of a Drake video. We talk about that. I don't even want to tell you much else, but thank you, Danny. Thank you for coming by the house and chatting with me and catching up. Next week, woo, it's a big one. If you know The Hangover, if you know Old School, if you know other things, he's done other stuff. My buddy Dan Finnerty from the Dan Band, hailing from New York City, New York. Thanks everybody for watching episode 7 next week. We made it. We've made it this far because of you.